Hello for this week's non-dual lectionary, the first Sunday after Pentecost. We have a short one. Let's get right to it. From Gospel of John, chapter 16, verses 12 through 15. I still have many things to say to you, but you cannot bear them now. When the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all the truth, for he will not speak on his own, but will speak whatever he hears, and he will declare to you the things that are to come. He will glorify me because he will take what is mine and declare it to you. All that the Father has is mine. For this reason I said that he will take what is mine and declare it to you. So, like I said, a short one, but some fun things in here, I think. Um, that first thing, I have many things to say to you, but you cannot bear them now. I mean, part of that is just a good teacher, right? Knowing that, um, yeah, maybe there's more to this. Maybe there's a more direct teaching. Maybe there's an essence that I could express, but that just, my experience is that you're not going to be able to hear it right now. And then that's not a criticism, right? Hey, that's where you're at right now. Um, but pointing beyond, and one way of reading this too, right, is, yeah, you could hear it from me, but it's not going to mean anything, or it's not going to be real, right? We can always turn somebody else's somebody else's genuine experience and expression of here, called truth. That's as good a word as any. Deep truth, deep reality, deep recognition into something to believe, a concept to grasp onto, right? And so expressly not doing that. I have many things to say, right? I can give expression to a lot more of this, but it's not worth anything. But when the Spirit of truth comes, that will guide you into the truth. For that Spirit will speak not on its own, but on whatever he hears and declare to you what's true. Again, we're taking this as a translation from, millennia ago now. Um, but one way is just a straight pointing that you would hear in a teaching circle today, or in every spiritual tradition almost, right? Which is, hey, it's not, don't believe what I'm saying. In fact, I'm not even going to say everything. Don't believe what I'm saying. Go find out for yourself, right? That Spirit of truth that is yours, that will be yours. It's in you always, right? The Spirit of truth comes. What's in the future is really an expression of what's true now, but maybe not recognized, right? So, um, when your ears are open to that, when you can hear it for yourself, you're gonna understand it, and it may be in a different expression than what I would give, but you'll get it, right? So, I think that's what the Spirit of truth is signifying there, right? Like, your own experience, when it comes to you, you'll get it. And what's it going to be? It's going to be the same as my experience. That's what those last two sentences are, right? It's going to be the same as my experience. There's no separation, and it's also no separation from what we might call the divine. Um, and pretty different, I'll just point out, right? Pretty different than the traditional view of, Jesus as unique Son of God here, right? I mean, this is Jesus expressly saying, hey, don't stop at what I tell you. Don't stop at what Jesus has said. Right there, right? I have many more things to say. But what's going to come later, right? It's already true now, but what you could recognize later will be more. It's going to be a greater truth. It's going to be all the truth. So, like I said, a short one here, but kind of a core little teaching, and not unique either, but a core little teaching just about, um, you know, trusting your own truth, um, not, something beyond belief and concepts, definitely, but also just guiding. pointing to something bigger, right? The teacher realizing, hey, let's not turn what I say into what it is here, right? That is what it is. But at the same time, the more important thing is your recognition. And so if we're going to call it the spirit of truth that will come, sure, that's as good a phrase as any. Maybe we'd pick something different today, but still got just as good. The real thing, the real message there being, um, when you are able, for whatever reason, right? When the awakening comes, when the recognition comes to what is, then you'll be able to have your own experience, your own understanding, a full truth of what is.